This is hands down the best high-day breakout trading strategy, and I'm going to teach you step by step exactly how to do it on the stock that exploded over 270% today. Now that stock today was PCLA, and this thing ran from 11 cents to 47 cents a share. Insane. Now, of course, I was watching this morning because it was up big in pre-market, which makes it one of the obvious stocks of the day. Typically, the most obvious stocks are in that top 5 gapper list. So after identifying that I was going to watch this today, I've got to look at the larger time frame to identify range and overall trend. So after checking the daily time frame, we didn't really have any resistance overhead until we got to about 27 cents, then 33 cents a share. Of course, to these past lows and these past highs. After that, I flip back to the 5-minute chart and find my intraday levels. And what I can find here is we have these confirmed lows and these lower highs. Of course, the pre-market high is sitting right here around 23 cents. So there's only one way that I can really watch this. Because the thing is, if I try to take a break of trend here on the break of these lower highs, guess what? I don't have any room to the upside because then you're right underneath the pre-market high. So then I know that the only way I can really play this today is if we get a break of this pre-market high, because otherwise you don't have any room on this break of trend. Right? So you've got to think to yourself, does this have enough range for other people to find interest in this? And if we don't have enough range, the answer is no. Which of course, based on the daily chart, we had room here to 27 and 33 to the upside. So as this broke out, of course, you never chase that first breakout candle. Don't be a goofball chasing overextended setups and wondering why you're taking loss after loss, getting faked out after faked out after faked out, catching knife after knife. Don't do it. So we wait for price to consolidate for a little bit. That way the 90 MA gets drug up closer to share price, reducing the downside risk. Then as this consolidates and pulls back, I nab the perfect entry here on the pullback off of the 90 MA. Price breaks up higher and confirms that upward trend. I raise my stop loss to entry, and then from there we just trail our stop loss to the 1-minute bottom, which as you can see, we then raise at the bottom of this candle, and so on and so forth as price continues to track higher, which as you can see, this candle rips up to the highs, and again, I eventually get stopped out for profit after this breaks back underneath that 90 MA right there. So a super simple base hit trade from 25 cents to 29 cents for a super little easy high-day breakout. Trading is all a game of taking consistent base hits after base hits after base hits, and it adds up before you even know it. If you traded PCLA today, let me know in the comments below, but this is how you trade breakouts the right way. That way you're never getting faked out again. Well, at least not most of the time.